Heading into this hour's guest interview segment now, and once again, our monthly conversation with Eric Giewis, Director of Marketing and Public Relations for Silver Star. Good morning, Eric. How are you today?
Good morning, Duke. I'm great. Thanks. How are you?
Hey, doing well. Appreciate you taking time. We like to touch base with Eric on a weekly basis with an update on Silver Star's Fiberhood expansion project in Southern Star Valley. And boy, I see a lot of orange conduit all over the place, Eric. Busy still, even in late October.
Yeah, that conduit is everywhere. We're so busy. And now that the temperature's dropping, we're busier than a moth in a sweater drawer, Duke.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, we're literally working all over the valley. And so this week I'm going to skip all the locations we're in because we have crews literally everywhere. It's crazy. We had a visit last week from Ryan Kudera. He's from the state of Wyoming. He's the broadband manager. And he's visiting all of the CARES locations across the state, and he was extremely impressed with our progress. We took him on a tour of all of the Upper Valley construction areas, and I have to say it's incredible what these crews must dig in order to get down through 18 to 36 inches of rock.
Yeah, it's amazing, the rock, and then, of course, it starts getting cold, and we're starting to see a little frost as well. And, you know, Eric, as we've talked in the past, of course, goal one is get that conduit in the ground and in time for the winter season, but it sounds like you're starting to maybe reverse the process for some homeowners and going to do a pre-install on the fiber to the home and then run the fiber later. Tell us about this.
Well, it's all part of the deadline, Duke, and, you know, in order to get all the conduit in the ground and the fiber in the ground, it's not a serial process. So we're going to, in this race to complete the grant, be doing some pre-installs where we'll be running all the internal cabling and install the equipment inside the premises of homes and businesses prior to the fiber being turned up in some locations. So if we do that, we'll schedule a follow-up with all customers to complete the installation once the fiber is active. And after that, it shouldn't take any time at all. And while we're doing that, customers won't be losing their current service during the pre-install process.
Speaking again with Eric Giewis, Director of Marketing and Public Relations at Silver Star. Eric, we got a good reminder this past weekend of how close winter may actually be, maybe closer than we want it to. But we're still seeing a lot of the orange conduit sticking up out of the ground and maybe some rough surfaces around those places. Tell us about cleanup and the process and how to try and get the ground cover back to normal.
You bet, Duke. I mean, we have made tremendous progress. We have almost 450,000 feet of conduit in the ground and 164,000 feet of fiber. And, you know, the conduit needs to go in first, but since we're moving at such a frantic pace, there is going to be some cleanup required. And we have had folks reach out about that. So I just want everybody to know that we will be back to repair things like driveways and other road repair. But as the winter sets in, of course, there's some non-essential cleanup and repairs that may have to wait until spring. So we appreciate everyone's patience while we get through this.
Eric Giewis, Director of Marketing and Public Relations with Silver Star. Eric, thanks for your time. Anything we missed?
No, I just want to thank the community for their continued support. This is really an incredible opportunity, and please keep your fingers crossed for more mild weather.
Yeah, you got it. Done. Eric Giewis, Director of Marketing and Public Relations at Silver Star. Eric, thanks so much.
Thank you, Duke. Have a great week.